The Bears are who we thought they were. And that is they suck. And they let the Lions off the hook. You want to crown their ass? Well, crown their ass. Because they're headed for a high draft pick.
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here for my buddy CowboyJobu. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this just simply wouldn't work. Whew, it's been a long day. And unfortunately, the Bears let us down. Well, speaking of down, let's get Jobu's refill down. So, guys, that means that we have 2 opportunities left. I told you guys before that the Lions had pretty much the easiest path as far as making to the playoffs because they, of course, played the Bears today, and then they end up playing the Bengals next week, and then they have the Packers to finish. So we either need the Packers or we need the Bengals to beat the Lions. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have to lose a game. We can win out, and we'll lose a tiebreaker to them. So I guess then tomorrow, what we really want to have happen is have the Panthers beat the Packers. Get them kind of in must-win situations, having to beat the Lions. It's not pretty, but it's kind of what we've got right now. Now, as far as our team goes, Sean Lee is 50-50. He's got a hurt back. He's banged up. The hamstring seems to be okay, but hey, Sean Lee, I love him. Oh, I love him. Sean Lee is incredible. And it's sad that for whatever reason, he's had so many injuries, because you think if that guy could have stayed healthy throughout his career, that he would definitely be a Hall of Famer, because he's that good. And unfortunately, he's that good when he's not there. A person who hasn't gotten a whole lot of credit, a whole lot of love, is Anthony Hitchens, because Hitchens basically has held that defense together for the most part without Sean Lee. Now, here's the interesting thing. As bad as our defense has been some of the time, would you believe that it's still ranked 17th in the NFL? And I had to double check my numbers. The defense has played well at times. You look at the last 2 games, and only one of them we had Sean Lee. And I know it was the Redskins and the Giants, but the Redskins were a team that was scoring a lot of points, and we shut them down. And the fact that we went to New York and on an emotional game, a game where we know after firing after firing Wade Phillips and hiring Jason Garrett as head coach, the team had the clouds lifted off of them, and they started playing and winning. So a lot of times teams fire the coach to get that immediate boost, but we shut it down and ended up taking care of business. I look at our young secondary that's finally beginning to come around since they decided to make some changes. I wish they had started trying to make some of those changes before. I wish Awuzie had stayed healthier through training camp and was on the field sooner, because these guys look to be pretty good so far. Now, of course, a couple of games does not make a career, but you can see it's trending in the right direction. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But shout out to my JMU Dukes. JMU blew. I mean, blew South Dakota State out. They scored 51 points on them. And they are headed for the FCS National Championship game next week. And that's my JMU Dukes. Shout out to them. I feel great. Jobu went by there this morning, the stadium, kind of get his little prayer and everything else. Can't say it helped. But last week, they won by a thread. This week, they had a blowout. I can't take credit for anything. Just saying. Jobu was there. So as always, friends, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, well, this just wouldn't work. And I'm tired. I think I'm going to go to bed early tonight. get me some rest, and get ready to rock and roll in the morning. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I appreciate each and every
fans. Cowboy Jobu here with the Jobu Report, and behind me we have lovely and talented, oh my, I just love my job. I'm Cowboy Jobu with the Jobu Report.